Oh, there we are. Hi, it's your one and only Papa here, bothering you again with a tidbit. I have a situation here, and I was making a little rope solution, and I said, oh, okay, there's a tidbit for you. Now, I don't know if I've showed you how to tie a rope before, and that's sad, but if I haven't, then I apologize. But if I have, then of course I'm sorry for wasting your time. But I have this situation where this nice hedge is always crowding my sidewalk. I'm forever cutting it back, but I don't want to cut it back. I want it to grow. I'm cutting it back. You see, I was always cutting it right along the edge of the sidewalk and getting rid of like half of it or more. So we're gonna create a solution here with a rope. This is the funny part. Beth left her ski poles here. And I asked her if she wanted them. She said no. So anyway, I cut the baskets off, and one at this end, one at that end. Now we're going to do a rope solution here. Essentially, there's only one way to tie a rope, okay? If you're tying two things together and tying them up, there's only one way to tie a rope, and that's with a loop and a quick release bow. Anyway, so a couple of granny knots there to get started. Of course, that could be anything. Granny knots, and then over here, loop through your situation here, and there's a loop right here. So let's get beneath it here. Okay, there you go. Now, there's a loop. Okay, there's the only way to tie a knot: a loop and a quick release knot up here. And that way you can tie it as tight as you want with two fingers. You just pull it tight as you want. I've practiced with this many a time. Scouts and that. We used to get a long leader like this. You can get this rope so tight, you'll break the rope. This rope will break. So tight you can tie it would be like a piano string. Now I don't want it that tight. So there you go. Now you just pinch it right there. And this is called a quick release bow. Mountain climbers use this all the time. With a long leader, you can untie this like that and she's done. So this quick release, that's called a quick release bow. If you want the bow to stay, you don't want this quick release, dangerous line here, just double it up. And now you're good. It's never going anywhere. And the same thing over here. So now that's adequate, but I don't want to pull it too tight. And so I've used what I had on hand: two ski poles and an old broom handle, and I drilled a hole in there to put this rope through there. And this is another lesson. You don't. My rope wasn't quite fitting in that hole, but that's okay, because you don't. In Scouts they teach you, you don't push on a rope. If you find yourself pushing on a rope, you're doing something wrong. Because ropes you don't push on ropes, you pull on ropes. So we're going to go through here, loop it up here. Now this is another version, the same thing as the quick release loop. You can see. Okay, there we go. Same idea. Same idea. You bring that forward. I need two hands to tie a knot, and right there I'll tie a quick release bow, and I can make that as tight as I want. Okay, that's about as tight as I need it. And I'll just set this down and tie that knot. Hi. Okay. There we go. Just like that, quick as a fiddle, with a quick release knot. If I can tie it later, whatever. Anyway, there's my solution. You can see that's pulled right back nice. I don't have to cut it back anymore, and it can grow as tall as it wants. I want it to grow tall. I don't want to keep cutting it back. I like that solution a lot. So I was doing that this afternoon. I thought, oh, I may as well make a tidbit out of it. I love Beth's ski poles. I don't know if she'd be happy to see me using her ski poles like that, but it is what it is. So there's your solution.